A few moments later.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am stopping in really quick to say hi. I was thinking about you guys as I was driving this morning, and I realized that I hadn't talked to you in a little while. It's been, I think, at least 2 months since I made the last video. So you guys were on my mind, and I was thinking about the fact that I haven't made any videos in a while. So I thought while I'm waiting on this customer to unload my truck, I'd just make a quick video to let you guys see my face, let you know that I'm all right, that I'm still out here driving these trucks. And that I'm okay. I'm doing as well as I can at the moment. Been very, very busy, guys, unfortunately, and this is the main reason for me not making videos. Plus, you know, I've made videos of the countryside as I've driven around. I've shared some of that with you guys, so I don't want to just keep repeating, making the same kind of videos. So anyway, like I said, I'm just sticking my head out here, popping in for a minute to let you guys know that I'm doing well. I'm still at this truck driving thing for right now anyway. Hopefully for not much longer. I'm hoping that by the end of this year, maybe at the latest, the early part of next year, I'll be done with this trucking thing. I'm just trying to, right now I'm focusing on getting out of my house. And I did share that with you guys last time, that I was still in the process of transitioning out of my house, and it's a big project. And with me being on the road consistently, I don't have the time that I used to really focus on that. So I have to utilize the time that I have to work on it. So I took a week off last month and went home and worked on organizing my storage units so that I can start bringing stuff in from my house. And so we took the first, I think, two and a half days, I think, to work on the storage units, which was great. I expected that we were gonna at least need 3 days. I think we did it in 2 days. I was expecting that we were gonna need at least 3 days of consistent work at the storage units in order to get them in some kind of shape so that we could start bringing stuff from the house. Well, thankfully we got it done in 2 days, so then we could devote the rest of the days to going to my house, packing up items, and then transitioning them to the storage unit, and then unloading the truck at the storage unit and arranging them inside the storage units. And I tell you guys, it was only 2 of us working on this project. And in that week's time, we did quite a lot. We got a lot accomplished. And I was so excited about that. And I'm so grateful to the person who was there and was helping me on this project. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten half of what we got done in that time. It probably would have taken me 2 weeks by myself to get done all that we got done in a week. So, well, actually a week. So I am eternally grateful for his assistance. But yeah, we put quite a dent in that project, arranging the storage units, and then going home, packing, and then transitioning things for at least 4 days to the storage units and unpacking them and arranging them. Unfortunately, I did have to acquire a third storage unit, and it's only temporary. As soon as I can get it emptied out, then that one, I'm getting rid of that one. But unfortunately, the 2 days that we were at the storage units, organizing them beforehand, it was 2 days of rain, consistent and heavy torrential rains and winds. And what we really needed to do was pull items out of the storage units, set them out in the parking lot, and then go in and organize and then bring stuff in little by little. But because it was raining outside, we had no shelter. We had a little pop-up canopy thing, but it wasn't gonna work. The winds were too high and it was raining. And we didn't have anything to anchor it with. Plus, I think it was damaged. So we scrapped that idea, and something told me just to walk around for a minute and check to see if there were any empty units out there, and I did. I found one right across from us. So we were able to utilize that space and put our items that we needed to pull out into that space so that we can organize the inside of the units. And so since we dragged all of this stuff across the parking lot, I figured let me just go ahead and reserve that unit for as long as we need it. And then when we don't need it, then I'll get rid of it and don't have to pay for that one. So yeah, so now I have 3 units. There is still work to do at the house. So this is still an ongoing project. We are not done yet, but we put quite a big dent in what we started out with. So I'm excited about that. So now I need to carve out some time to go home and organize these storage units again, so that I can make more room in the first 2 units, so that we can get the rest of the stuff that's at the house into those 2 storage units. And then I could just take my time and work down that 3rd unit, work those items into the first 2 units. And so yeah, it's like I said, I've been extremely busy. I still have plans to leave this country, guys. That is the ultimate goal. And that's one of the reasons why I want to get out of trucking too. So the first project is getting out of this house, getting rid of that whole expense. Second is getting out of trucking. Third will be starting to travel out of the country so that I can figure out which country I want to settle in. Well, actually, that's number 4. Number 3 is getting rid of this stuff. And that's I'm gonna have to make some decisions with that scenario that I may not like, but I think might be the best option. Unfortunately, because I am on the road full time, I don't have the time that I used to really devote to the sale of these items. So I've been looking at either bringing in an outside estate sale company to just sell all these items for me, or They have what they call storage unit liquidators. And basically, it's a buyout is what they do. They either pay you for the contents of your storage unit, and they take the whole unit, and I guess they resell it. I don't know what they do with it. I'm assuming that's what they do. Or they conduct an online auction for you on your behalf. They will manage the items. They'll manage the auction. And whoever the person is that wins the bid, I guess, they'll pay me directly for the unit. And if it goes that way, if I decide to do the liquidators, the person who purchases the unit from me and all of its contents will be responsible for clearing it out. So I don't have to worry about moving any items. They will do it for me. So yeah, you know, I think one of those two options would probably be the easiest route to take. The only problem with that is typically these companies only pay you 30 to 50% of the true value of your items. And I have some very expensive items. They're not cheap. And so I don't know if I want to let go of my stuff like that for you know, a lesser amount. But at the same time, I just want to get out of here. I really want to get out of here, and I don't want anything holding me back. So we shall see. This has been heavy on my mind as of late. Yeah, so after that, it's doing some traveling, figuring out what country I want to move to. And once I figure that part out, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I am in the wind. ASAP or ASAAP is not soon enough for me. Yeah. I want out of here quickly, right now. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I'm still making plans, still driving trucks, still, you know, heading up and down these highways and byways and back roads and little towns and in the middle of nowhere, carrying product. Carrying product, that's what I do. But like I said, if things go as planned, not for much longer. So yeah, but anyway, that's my story, and that's, you know, just to catch you up on what's been going on, what's happening. Yeah, and like I said, just to poke my head in and say hi and let you guys know that I'm okay, let you guys see my face and know that I'm still out here trucking. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna hold you. They're probably almost done with unloading my truck, but I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Can't tell you exactly when, but soon. So you guys be safe, be well, stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, guys, you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.